Hey everyone, today I'm out at Keepit Dam. Just caught 2 yellows. We're going to keep them, and it's going to be a catch and cook video, so we'll see how we go. Yep, on. That's a carp.
Oh, hang on.
Oh no, that's not a carp.
Yellow.
Yeah, good one.
Oh, that is a good sized fish.
Yeah. Jeez, he fought. He went hard. Can I have the net, please? He went hard for a yellowbelly.
Look at the colour.
Oh, he shit himself. Oh. Look how black he is. He's got like black spots on him.
That's crazy. There you go, mate.
Alright, here's the fish. I don't know if I can show you on this how to kill it and clean it, so I'm just going to use a picture and some arrows. So first off, you want to, there's a few ways you can kill them. I reckon the easiest way is just to knock them on the head with a blunt object, and then you want to bleed the fish. So what you do there is you will get your knife and you lift up the gill plate, and you'll, some fish it's easy, you can just cut without cutting through the whole gill, so you can just cut the vein where all the blood is, so you can cut that. But for this fish, I cut all the way through, so you stick your knife in there, run it down, and the fish will bleed out, but hopefully it's already dead by then. So what you do there, and then to gut it and clean it, you'll stick your knife in its butthole, and you'll work your way up to all the way up in a straight line until your knife will stop. It's I don't know what you call it. I think it's like a chest plate. It's a big bone between the two fins. And once you get to there, you want to use the leverage of the knife to cut through that. You can sort of saw it, and that will take a long time. But the easiest way is to stick your knife in on an angle with the blade pointing towards the head, and just push the handle of the knife forward and cut through that bone. And then you want to pull all the insides out. And there should be an air-filled pocket, and you want to cut along that as well, just to make sure that's your bloodline. You want to cut that just to maintain freshness, I suppose. And once you do all that, it's a clean fish, just like this one. Right, we got these 2 yellows here. This one, this is a smaller one. I'm just gonna scale this, get some of the. I'll just scale this one. I'm gonna give that to my grandpa. And this one I got. I'm going to try and scale it and fillet it. So, let's try and scale this guy. What you want to do is you get a knife or a scaler, and you just run it against the grain of the scales. Always wash the cleaning station when you're done. We've got the yellowbelly here. Had him in the fridge overnight, so he's nice and stiff, easy to fillet now. Now we go at filleting. To fillet a yellowbelly, this applies to most fish, you stick your knife, there's a little hole between the, it's under the pectoral fin. You stick it in there, you make your knife, you make your way up to the top of the fish behind the head, and then down below the fins down there, and you make a diagonal cut, and then you're gonna stick your knife in. There should be a gap between the scales and the spiky fin, the dorsal fin. You stick your knife in there, and you will run that along to the head of the fish where you've made that previous cut, like that. And then you'll go all the way back down to the pretty much to the end of the dorsal fin there. I'm just making sure here that I've cut it deep enough. And once you get about to the end of its gut cavity, you'll stick your knife all the way through, and make sure it's running along the backbone, and you'll just slowly cut along that backbone until you get to the end of the fish, and then you'll cut that off like that. Once you've done that, you can cut through the rib cage, but here I'm trying to separate the meat from the bone, so I don't really want bone in my fish, so this wastes a lot of meat, but it's a decent sized fish and there's still a lot of meat on it. So what I'm doing is I'm just lightly running my knife along the rib cage, making it a little bit deeper every time I cut until it comes clean off the bone, like that. And then you flip the fish over and you repeat the same steps for the other side. Now it's really important in this step where you're separating the meat from the rib cage to just go really slowly, and you want to find the curvature of the rib cage. You just slowly work your knife along that, and eventually, it'll come off like that. You just want to follow the curve of its rib cage until all the meat comes off. What I'm doing is just getting the excess fat off the fillet. It can leave a really muddy taste in the fish, so it's good to take it off. And it sits at the bottom. It's fairly easy to see. It's an off-white colour. Sits in the gut cavity and the bottom of the fins. So yeah. All right, we've got the fillets here. Just going to cut them into just chunks. That's all right. It's a bit of a bigger one. Just got our chunks here. We'll put them in the flour and the egg. The egg wash is just one egg and a bit of milk, and then in the crumbs. Get it all nice and coated. Get it all in there, every little bit. Put it on there, and then you just repeat. I've got all the fish pieces crumbed. I'm just waiting for the oil to heat up, so I'll take this time now to cut up some lime and just to pack up all this stuff. Right, now we've got the oil all heated up. I'll put the fish pieces in. Want it nice and sizzling. We're just going to leave them in there until all the sides are golden brown and crispy. Some of these pieces are a bit bigger than others, and the heat's going to be not evenly distributed, so what you can do is just flip one over and see how cooked it is. Put that one. That's looking pretty cooked there, but it looks a little bit... No, that's pretty cooked. So that one's ready. But the rest, as you can see, they're still a bit, they're not cooked yet. So we'll leave them on for a few more minutes. Righto, now they're all cooked. We'll just turn that down, let them sit there. Make sure we get rid of all that excess oil with the paper towel. We'll give it a quick taste test. Just a little bit down here. That's pretty good. It's not quite coral, trout or snapper, but it's pretty good for a fish out of a dam. The crumbs make it a lot better. That's pretty good. So now it's ready to serve. And yeah, there we go. We made crumbed yellowbelly. Here we go. It's all served up. We've got the pieces of fish here, nice and golden, crispy brown. Got some lime wedges and some chips, which are also pretty good. This fish is really good. I didn't think it'd be that good coming out of a dam, but I think it helps a lot preparing the fish properly, like bleeding them and putting it on ice pretty quick. And yeah, it's actually really good. Like you can see, nice big chunks of white flaky meat. It's real soft, subtle flavour, not really fishy, not that muddy. And the chips, good. It goes really well with the lime as well. But yeah, I'd give this recipe about a 7.5, 8 out of 10. So I'll definitely be doing this again one day when I get a good yellowbelly. But yeah, it's pretty good. I definitely recommend you try it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want. Press the buttons. It would help out a lot. Yeah, thank you.